welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hearnstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Bulldogs will kick this away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Texas's offense comes on the field first today. And, of course, in the spotlight here, this quarterback is one of the early season Heisman candidates, Kurt. Obviously a long way to go, but he's off to a good start and certainly has potential to be in the hunt all season.
Yeah, it's a great work potential. He's doing everything that's been asked of his coaches, been a great leader for his team. Let's see how he can get started today and try to play another great game.
The receiver makes the catch. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kurt, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Short connection with a tight end here. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The Longhorns offense is on the move now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. The Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Picks up the first, looking for more. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The pass rush closing in. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Play action here on first down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Ball scooped up by the defense.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. They're going to run it. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The back's got it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal, and they shake off that mistake and get it going here. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, then settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? They'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught quickly.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Hubie keeps it himself. He's got the first down and still motoring.
Nice conservative call there by the offensive coordinator to be able to pick up that first down on 4th and 1. Quarterback had no issue at all getting to that line to get the first down and move the sticks.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Stockton bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaks loose at the 40. Who's in the clear? And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Baxter. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Odom. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Back to throw. It's Manning. It's complete on the crossing route. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown shot on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Play action fake, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Gets rid of it on the move. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Bulldogs will line up to boot it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here's the handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
Dropping back. It's Manning. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. He's looking to scramble, and he will be stuffed for no gain. The Longhorns will have to kick it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the punt bounces out of bounds inside the 10. Great work by the punter. The offense will be pinned back. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this 1st down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The shotgun handoff here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky.
Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down now. The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A new set of downs after that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Manning. And that catch is hauled in.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Big missed opportunity for an interception. Sets up 3rd down. The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle.
Cruz, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Pressure is coming. A deep shot right down the middle. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Great grab on the sideline. He does get the foot down before going out of bounds.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. It's a quick grab. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, 3rd and 4 is that gray area for a play caller. You could run it, might be a little bit risky, or you could throw it, especially with a quick slant. It gives you a much higher percentage of picking up the first down. A good route by the receiver and a good accurate throw by the quarterback for this first.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle, but forced down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's running out of time here. That one sails incomplete. Good, too far. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He was perfect on his first attempt, but this is tougher from 49 yards away. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they get the second half started with the running play. Breaking free at the 35. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Signs the quick throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. And on first down, they go right back to him. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
There's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 91, set to advance on the field, Texas.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns. No chance to catch him now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. He's past the marker and still going. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quick throw caught on the left side. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Water has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They'll run it here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. And now the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver makes the catch. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. The Dogs look to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Stockton. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. A completion makes it 2nd and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. To the air. It's Manning. And it's caught across the middle.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They'll test the right side here. Running with purpose. And he's swarmed in the backfield. That's a great effort there, but could not get back to the line of scrimmage. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Took contact on the throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Defense is coming after him. It's a short completion of the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking for some space. It's Baxter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kurt?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see in the game today.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Catch made by the tight end. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Humphreys. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The offense really clicking here. It's a draw to the back. Makes a nice move there. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? On the run, it's Frazier. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Here comes a handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Working clock with the ground game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. He lets it go on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 13-point lead. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
The sure hands. It's Odom.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Great cut there. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down. Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Grab down the middle. It's Price. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Manning. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Give it to the back again. As the first down is still going. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. But barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, this is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.